You are watching Hobbykit, a one-stop tech gear.
Hello everyone, welcome to Hobbykit channel. In today's section, I'm going to explain about what is a VLSI and what are the domains in VLSI. Before starting, if you are new to my channel, do subscribe and click on the bell icon. Yes, VLSI. VLSI means very large scale integration. Here you can see VLSI is a very large scale integration in which a number of transistors are placed under a small area. That means the picture over here, if you look at this picture, this is a microprocessor. This microprocessor is built up with millions and billions of transistors in order to its operational features. Yes, this IC fabrication design and verification and all this, I mean, this IC is built up by the VLSI engineer. This is the task of the VLSI engineer. Why only transistors are used in the design? Yes, mostly the transistors are only used in these designs because the size of the transistor is very small according to Moore's law, and then by using transistors we can create a resistor, a capacitor, a diode, and that means transistor can act as a switch, diode, resistor, etc. So in order to use this uh, resistor, we use a transistor because it is in a small size and it has to be compatible in a small area. So what are the divisions of VLSI? Yes, VLSI is divided into two types. One is front end and the other one is back end. In front end, there is an RTL division, RTL verification, synthesis, and DFT. Whereas in back end, physical design, physical verification, and timing analysis. Let me explain all these factors. First, duties of front-end engineer. The front-end engineer does an RTL coding. He or she is responsible for coding. The coding is done by the reference of specifications. Yes, let me explain what are specifications. Specifications means, yes, if I want to fabricate a chip, I want an output chip. So then I will go to a VLSI company and then I will say some specifications to them. That means uh, when this process is done, this output should be get, and I want this circuit in this much size. Uh, like that, some specifications will be given by the user. So by using these specifications, an RTL code is created. By creating RTL code, we can generate a schematic diagram. This job is done by the RTL coding. And what is RTL verification? Yes, RTL design team has designed an RTL code and a schematic. Now RTL verification, what RTL verification team do is whether that schematic and the code is right or wrong. It is checked by the team RTL verification, and then it will go on a synthesis team. What a synthesis team do means they convert the RTL code into the netlist. That means, what is a netlist? Netlist means nothing but a list of components used in the project and the connections in the circuit. It will be converted from RTL code to a netlist, and then this netlist will be given to the physical design engineer. Meanwhile, a DFT engineer, DFT means design for testing. That means, yes, Finally, my chip is got fabricated. And then what should I do for testing the chip? Will be done by the DFT engineer. That means after the fabrication of chip, by getting the final output of the chip, whether the chip is running or not, whether it is giving the correct output or not. So for that process, we'll make some testing codes. That testing process will be done by the DFT engineer. And then the netlist will be given to the physical design engineer. What are the responsibilities of physical design engineer means? He is responsible for placing components under a chip. That means a chip, an empty chip. Look at here. Here, if this is a chip of ours, in this area, whatever the components are used in the circuit, they have to be placed and they has to be connected like this. They has to be connected. This process is done by the physical design engineer. That means, uh, if I want to explain in brief manner, suppose if I have a site and then I am wanted to build up a building, an apartment. So first I will plan where to keep the parking area, where to place the lift, and when coming to the rooms, where to place puja room, where to place kitchen, bedroom, like that. The planning, the floor planning, and the routing will be done by the physical design engineer. These are some of the outputs of the physical design verification, physical design engineer. This is the circuit diagram. This is the stick diagram. These are the net cells, net lists, etc. And then, what is a physical verification and timing analysis team do? The physical verification and timing analysis job is whether the physical design engineer has done his job perfect or not will be verified by the physical verification team. And what is the timing analysis? Timing analysis means if the circuit have uh, counters like up counter and ring counter and down counter, then the timing, the clock time will be present. So that clock time analysis will be done by the timing analysis team. And if all these are correct, then it will be given to the fabrication team, and finally the chip gets fabricated. Thank you. So this is the overall view of the VLSI. In my next video, I will be going to explain what are the future scopes of VLSI and what is a physical design in a brief manner. So if you are new to my channel, do subscribe so that you don't miss my videos and click the bell icon.